First of all, we'd like to thank you all for such kind, encouraging and sympathetic messages. We're truly grateful.
Take me away from home, away from
So real quick update, the van is in Peugeot of all places. There's a big Peugeot main dealers here, so it's gone to Peugeot for assessment. The assessment's come back, it's not good. But it's a waiting game on parts. I think the parts that they're waiting for comes to about 1,500 quid. And then obviously there's labour and everything involved and anything else they discover, but that's their first initial assessment. It's times like this when you realise the importance of breakdown cover. Beware, guys, that even your policy in the small print, things can not be as obvious as you'd like them to be. So for accommodation, we've got a maximum of £500, and for transport, a maximum of £800. The two can be mixed together. However, they'll take the lowest figure, i.e. if you had a hire car and a hotel, when it reaches £500, that's it, that's your lot. So it's not good when you've broke down in a foreign place. You might find that you start putting your hand in your pocket sooner rather than later. And what they did for us at the beginning, without telling us these facts and figures, was they gave us a hire car. Obviously we were stuck. The van went to the garage, so they give us a hire car with 3-day hire, and then they booked us a hotel room. So we started eating into that money very, very quickly. We've since got rid of the hire car because we need to make sure we've got a roof over our head, because Freddie is our roof over our head. So yeah, just beware of that, guys. Check your policies, and if you know it's an extra £5 a month, pay that extra £5 a month for unlimited cover.
In your purple Toyota, the morning was waking slow and the traffic's not moving. There's a gas leak in North Town and they can't seem to fix it up, so they call you on Monday morning. You've been working 2 jobs, still bills just stacking up in this pile on the coffee table. Nothing's ever enough, money isn't worth all the life that you're paying. Wonder when it all stops.
So this is the old historic town, and obviously we're down there on the beach. We've just come up here to get some provisions because everything's in Freddie and we're stuck for clothes. So we have a little look around the town. It's okay, it's not the most picturesque, but it's okay. So what have you bought this morning?
Sneakers.
So your mama told you it turns around, you see, it takes time, but you just can't believe that, no, you just can't believe that. What it feels like the world.
We're stuck in the hotel, we're waiting on Freddie, but that's no excuse not to get out and about in this lovely resort of Gandia. And we've noticed a couple of things along the beaches as we've gone for a walk. So we're going to go out there, we're going to do a bit of photography. Something to do, get some fresh air and kill some time.
Wonder when it all stops, when nobody want more, when we're done taking all for granted. Nothing's ever enough, nothing's ever enough. Oh, and it's all going faster. You can't get a hold of things and you're longing. Searching for something more. You try to.
So I'm really impressed with Gandia itself. So we're not too far from Alicante, probably 3/4 of an hour from Alicante, if that, and Benidorm. But this resort has certainly had some money pumped into it. It's really, really nice. So literally coming out, bit of fresh air, and just take a picture of that little lifeguard hut. It's a real different concept, trying to take pictures away from normal landscape. And they can do street photography. You've got to be careful of the rules in Spain compared to in the UK. Probably much similar to France, where you've got to ask permission if people are in the frame. Yeah, nice, simple composition, done. Now this one might work better, believe it or not, in black and white than it will in colour. There's a bit of a cloud up in the sky, so it might be a little bit of contrast. But we'll see when we get back.
We're down at Gandia Beach and it's lovely. It's so big and so open and clean, really clean. So yeah, really lovely beach.
Yep, so what a place. Never heard of it before, to be fair, folks. Some of you may have, never heard of it. I think we're about 3/4 of an hour from Alicante, Benidorm area. We're north of that. But wow, what a fantastic resort. Really, really impressed. So lucky, in a way, if there is a lucky way, that the engine fire happened here. The Hotel Bayren Hotel is absolutely stunning. It's a 4-star, so well done to Green Flag Rescue UK there for liaising with linear director over here and putting us up in that hotel. What a godsend. We could be in a lot worse situation, and we're not. We're lucky. When we get back, we'll show you around a bit of the hotel if we can, if we're allowed to film in there. But take our word for it, guys. It's a really, really lovely place. I would come here on holiday, and I wouldn't go to Alicante and Benidorm, but I'd definitely come here for a bit of a break and a holiday. That's for sure. Really, really cool. So one of the problems I've had with the van is that because it's over 10 years old now, the model's all changed, and it's actually at a Peugeot garage. So they're replacing the parts with original manufacturer parts, and a couple of the bits are taking a week to get in. So that's how long we're stuck here for, is over a week. Could think of worse places to be stuck, but both of us would much rather have Freddie. We get stir crazy when we come to places like this. We always need to be out and about, as you know. So yeah, that's what we're waiting for. Some new bits to come in, and then the fitting, and hopefully we'll be back on the road again, and we'll be travelling south towards Alicante and Benidorm. So that'll do. Got us out for an hour. Not loads to see down here really for photography wise. There is bits, but we're going to go back, grab a cup of tea, see if we decide to come out later or another day.
So whilst Freddie is being returned to his former self, we head back to Gandia town to once again kill some time and get us out of the hotel room and my dad away from the campsite that he is currently parked on.
The fire was caused by two unfortunate faults. First being the diesel leak, and secondly, Freddie had an alternator fault that provided the ignition source. The fire extinguisher we carried was relatively small and only managed to calm the flames before being exhausted. The only thing we had left on board was 15 litres of water, which only managed to cool some of the components, but not put the fire out. And what you don't see in the video is that Claire ran off to the campsite and retrieved a much larger commercial extinguisher that eventually managed to put the fire out. Lesson learned.
As you hopefully know, our videos, like most on YouTube, are not live and run anywhere between a few weeks or sometimes even months behind. And Ken Redgate, you were just up the road when this happened.
So as the weather's not that good today, we've come into Gandia for a little look around. God, guys, what a place this is! So impressed and so lucky to have caught fire here. But what a great area! Really surprised. Beautiful, beautiful town. So this site actually behind me here is built on an old mosque from when the Moors invaded years and years ago and set up home here. So we're in the old Muslim quarter. That's our hotel there.
Oh yeah. Where are we now?
Yeah.
We're up there.
We're there.
And where are we going to go to?
There.
Yay.
Let's see what this is maybe. So we just come for another kill some time walking around Gandia. And again, guys, we've got to say how impressed we are with the with this area. The hotel itself is incredibly fantastic. They've been absolutely so helpful for us. We couldn't have asked for a better place to break down, like we said, or to catch on fire. Talking of which, hopefully we'll hear news tomorrow. Tomorrow is the day that we're hoping to get Freddie back, and it's been a long 2 weeks and very expensive. So it's now Thursday. Friday's going to be the big day when we hopefully get told what's happening with Freddie. What a journey, guys, you know, and it wasn't that he was being pushed hard. He was literally on a road doing about 30 miles an hour, and that one injector spring clip fell off and caused all that devastation. And again, thousands of pounds worth of damage, which we could absolutely do without at this time in our lives, let me tell you that for nothing. But it's important that we get him back. It's important that we get on the road. Ian's been on a campsite now for 10 days as well, so he's got itchy feet, he's ready to leave. Ready
Yes,
to go?
I've got itchy feet. I need to move. I need to get back on the road, get into Freddie, see some more sights. This place is gorgeous. I actually really like it. But we've spent long enough here. Really have. It's never mind.
Got out of the hotel room. We have watched loads and loads of films and things like that. We can't afford to go out and do the stuff that you would normally do in a place like this or a resort like this. So it's been all about photography and getting out and about. Still trying to make the best out of an absolute awful, goddamn awful situation. Yeah, like I say, it just gives us that push, that inspiration once again to say, this is why we go out on the road and this is why we do it. This is lovely, but it's not that lovely. We ended up stranded in Gandia for 3 weeks waiting on parts for Freddie, and it was a harrowing experience. However, he is now 100% fixed and back on the road.
Waking up slowly, dreaming of a